guys, welcome back to another video. I know you guys have been waiting for this video for a really long time, but I really want to test this phone out before giving a full in-depth review. So this is my 3 to 4 months review of the Honor Magic V3. I'm gonna stop rambling and just get straight into the phone review. So without further ado, let's jump straight first to the unboxing of this phone. So let's open the box. So firstly, you get the phone inside the box. Let's take it out. And then you see the foldable is so thin. It's crazy. Okay, we'll put the phone to the side. And then we have the charger. There's a 65 watt charger. You have the cable. And then of course you got the inbuilt case, which can be used as a phone stand. So yeah, so that's everything with the unboxing itself. Let's go back to the review of the Honor Magic V3. Foldable phones are no longer just futuristic concepts. They're here and they're evolving fast. This is the Honor Magic V3. And if you thought foldables were bulky, fragile, or impractical, you might want to stick around because this phone might just change your mind. Alright, so let's first talk about the design. I don't want to talk about the specs. Let's talk about the design of this Honor Magic V3. This is where the Honor Magic V3 just steals the show. Honor has somehow managed to make this the thinnest foldable ever. When folded, it is sleek, and when unfolded, it just feels as premium as any other high-end smartphone. The hinge, it is incredibly smooth. I calls it their super hinge technology. So even when you fold it 1,000 times, it is still able to withstand all that folds, and it is truly amazing how much technology Honor has managed to build into this hinge. So speaking of durability, this phone is tougher than it looks. The outer screen is protected by ceramic shield glass, and the internal display is made of ultra thin flexible glass. It's sturdy, feels sturdy in the hand, and you won't be afraid to use it daily. However, it's not all perfect. The ultra thin glass, it is still more prone to scratches than any other normal phone screen. And as you can see at the top left hand corner of the phone, I had to replace the original screen protector placed on this phone and replace with another screen protector, which allows me to have better protection overall on this phone. And while the hinge feels durable, any drop or any scratches on this phone would cost a hefty amount in order to replace the inner screen or the outer screen. So that's something to bear in mind when purchasing this phone. Foldables, even the best ones, still require extra care. So speaking of displays can make or break a foldable. So Honor definitely knows that. The Magic V3 features a stunning 7.9 inch OLED panel on the inside with a buttery smooth 120Hz refresh rate. So whether you're watching videos, scrolling through social media, or gaming, it looks absolutely fantastic. And the outer screen, no compromises there at all. It is a 6.45 inch display, also OLED, 120Hz, and it is bright enough to comfortably use outdoors. It's basically like having 2 flagship devices in one phone. However, there is a slight crease on the inner display. You won't notice it much when the screen is on, but catch it in the right light and it does tend to pop up. So that's something you have to take note. However, the crease is still one of the best in the market right now, and I don't think you will notice it when you are watching videos or playing games. So there's nothing to worry about that at all. Alright, next let's talk about the performance of the Honor Magic V3. So under the hood, this packs a Snapdragon Gen 3 processor. So you'll be able to handle many games such as Call of Duty, Fall Guys, FIFA, even Pokemon TCG Pocket. This thing can handle it. It also has a water cooling chamber inside this phone, so when you're playing high intensive games like Call of Duty, this phone will be able to handle any task you throw at it and it won't heat up at all. So it also comes with 16 gigs of RAM, so even when you are playing games, going through social media, and when you come back to open the app will be where it left off. So that's great, absolutely amazing. You don't have to worry about apps closing down on you. So Honor has also managed to optimize their software, which is magicOS 8.0. It still needs a few adjustments. I feel like it is very similar to iOS. However, there are a few improvements such as multitasking, and it's extremely useful, and some of the AI features built into the Honor Magic V3 is truly useful. Things like real-world translation, being able to copy things from one to another using the Magic Portal function. Those things are really useful. You're also able to use Magic Eraser on the built-in Google Photos app on the Honor Magic V3, and a lot of things. The software really helps to optimize the whole photoware experience. However, there are some apps that are not fully optimized to use the big screen. So games like FIFA, it's either super cropped in or it's super punched out, like the Pokemon game I've seen earlier. So if you do want to use and play these games, you have to make sure that the apps are optimized for it. Or you can just open up the big screen and the app will shrink or expand based on the screen you're using. So Honor has really tried to optimize the whole folding experience for the user. Alright, next let's talk about the camera system of the Honor Magic V3. Usually foldables are not famous for their cameras, however this Honor Magic V3 does not disappoint. So the Honor Magic V3 packs a 3-camera system, a 50 megapixel main sensor, a 50 megapixel ultra wide camera, and a 64 megapixel 3.5 optical zoom camera. So as you can tell from the photos are sharp, detailed, and the color science is on point as well. In low light, Honor's AI does kick in to reduce noise and boost clarity. And then for selfies, you can use the outer screen as a viewfinder, which is super useful. For a foldable, it is truly one of the best in the market right now. So battery life is another improvement, another amazing feature of the Honor Magic V3. So it does pack 5000 milliamp hours, and honestly, I've been using this phone every single day, 6 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, even 7 hours sometimes, and the battery just doesn't die on me at all. It has a 5000, as mentioned, 5000 milliamp hour battery, but somehow it just takes all that power. You throw into games, you watch videos on it, you message on the phone, whatever you throw at it, this phone can handle it. I've seen hours I've been using the phone and it does not die on me. So honestly, the battery life truly incredible. Best battery life of a foldable thus far, and I would even say it surpasses some of the flagship phones that I've tested. So battery life, really impressive, A+. So let's recap on the 5 chapters that we've discussed. Firstly would be the design and build quality. Honestly, it is one of the thinnest, if not the thinnest foldable out right now in this market. I think it's even thinner than the new Huawei foldable that just got released. So for design and build quality, I'll give it a A+. Second, the screen, I'll give it an A. Now of course, I cannot compare to normal phone screens, that would be unfair. So I'll give it an A because it does have a very nice cover screen, and the outer screen as well is amazing. If they can shrink the crease even further, that would be absolutely amazing. But I think in this video you can't really tell. Maybe in some light you can tell there's a small crease, but you know, if Honor can improve it further, that would be amazing. So for now I'll give it an A, but honestly super close to A+, so amazing. Next, let's talk about the cameras. I'll give it a B+. It is not as great as some of the cameras out there right now, so if you do want to use this as your primary shooter, you can, but videos does tend to suffer a bit when it comes to low light. And for photos, if you want to zoom in a lot, this phone only has 3.5 times zoom. So if there's something you're concerned about, then maybe you should look elsewhere. However, if you're not really a true full photographer, I would suggest that this camera is really good. Daylight photos is amazing. Nighttime photography is also decent. So yeah, if you like the whole productivity for a phone, I do think that this camera system would suffice. So camera system, B+. Alright, next let's talk about battery life. Like I mentioned, battery life is a true A+. And then finally, performance is also A+, because the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 is truly amazing. It is a flagship chipset on a foldable. You know, some companies tend to skim out on the chipset when it comes to the foldables, but Honor doesn't skim on their processor. It is the best processor out when they release the phone. So yeah, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 run games absolutely well. Like I said, Call of Duty, basically any AAA mobile games, you should be able to run them no problem at all. So performance, A+. So overall, what do I think about the Honor Magic V3? I think that if you're looking for a foldable, it is one of the best, if not the best foldable out right now in the market. Honestly, when it comes to design, I think Honor has it nailed down the best. It's as thin, if not thinner, than my iPhone, which is absolutely crazy. I would never think that when you can pack such an insane amount of hardware into this small tiny package. So not small tiny package, into such an amazing marvel of a phone. So absolutely crazy. So yeah, design and build quality, definitely the Honor will win on this front. Maybe software, I'll give it to the Pixel. Cameras, I would say the Honor as well, honestly. Battery life, maybe the Samsung, but I've been hearing stories about it not truly excelling. But honestly, battery life on this phone has been truly amazing. Processor wise, it's the same as the Samsung, so I'll give it to the Honor as well. So yeah, if you compare all the pointers that I've talked about, the Honor Magic V3 does have the most bang for your buck. So it does cost in Singapore right now 1,999 Singapore dollars, but you can often find it for sale. You can get it about 1,700, 1,800 dollars. So to be honest, that is cheaper than the iPhone, sorry, not cheaper, like almost the same price as the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and for that it's not even foldable, and you get more RAM on the Honor and better battery life, or equal battery life on the Honor. So honestly, if it's my money and if you like Android, I do think that you should give the Honor Magic V3 a try. Even if you don't like foldables, this is one of the best phones to get right now. Not even the best foldable, the best phone to get. Try it out. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any other questions, do leave in the comment section below. Like I said, I really recommend this phone. Honor hasn't paid me to say this, but yeah, it's a really good phone, and I do recommend it to anyone who wants to have a try for foldables. Otherwise, if you're concerned about durability, I might do an update video on how is it after 1 year, but so far after about 4 months, it seems to be holding up really well. No scratches, no creases whatsoever. Only problem was the screen protector on the outer screen, which I've replaced, and it's working perfectly fine now. So yeah, if you have any other questions, do drop them in the comment section below. If you do enjoy this video, do give it a like, subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell notification icon so you don't miss my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as I'll see you guys in the next year. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care and goodbye.